Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Beatrice, and today's sequence is a sequence to strengthen all the supportive muscles around the low back. So for us to experience a bit more pain-free movement if we're experiencing any pain in the low back, but also for us to feel a little bit more supported in our spine. Reminder that if you do suffer from lower back pain and you want to take this class, you're welcome to do so, but do it at your own pace. So take your options. I'll give you different options for all postures and really take it at your own pace. You don't need any props for this. So whenever you're ready, please come practice with me. Taking a moment here to ground before we come to our movement. Comfortable seated position, anywhere is comfortable for you. Maybe not here, kneeling. There's quite a lot of deep flexion in the knees, so it might feel uncomfortable for you. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Closing off the eyes if that's safe, it feels safe for us. And just beginning to connect with our breath. And trying to elongate the inhales and exhales. Practicing a mindful breath to support our asana practice as well. And from here, beginning to take ourselves up onto our hands and knees, making sure we spread our fingers wide, taking the hands on the shoulders, the knees and the hips. Feet are pointing backwards. And rather than starting with our cat and cows, like we often do in yoga, we will try to isolate the movement just in the lower back. So pressing the ground away from you through each finger pad, spreading the shoulders apart slightly and trying to keep that upper back nice and still. As you inhale, just tilt the pelvis up forward and tilt the tailbone up to the sky, finding that curve in the low back. As you exhale, wrap the tailbone down, round the low back. Inhale, turn the tailbone up. Exhale, round navel to spine, empty the breath completely. Keep pressing the ground away. Inhale, find that curve, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale and round. Inhale, lift the tailbone. Last time, exhale, round. And if you'd like to inhale, take it to a full cow, running up the spine, opening the chest. And exhale from the head, running down the spine, curving up into cat. One more time, inhale from the tailbone, running up the spine. Exhale and round. On your inhale, come back to neutral spine, and by all means, if your wrists become uncomfortable or if you have pain in the wrist, you can take this whole sequence from your forearms. So whenever you're ready, from here, taking it in steps, lengthen the right leg back. See how that feels. Tucking the toes down, beginning to bring the navel in towards the spine, and if it feels comfortable, lift that right leg off the ground. Keep pressing the hands away or the forearms away from the ground. And then if you want to add in movement here, bringing that right foot across over the left and looking over the left shoulder. Inhaling through center, hugging navel to spine. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling through center. Exhaling to the left. Inhale, come through center, bend into that right knee, flex that right foot, and see if you can slowly begin pulsing the leg up. Inhale, pulse, exhale. Inhale, pulse, exhale, release. So the glutes are very, very important to support our lower back, and this is what we're doing here. And exhale to release. Take it down to a child's pose. Doesn't matter if your heels don't touch, if your sitting bones don't touch the heels, release the hands. Whenever you feel ready, if you need a bit more release of the wrists, you can pause the video. Whenever you feel ready, come back up to hands and knees to move through the other side. Left leg is back. Noticing how we're feeling, hugging navel to spine, maybe lifting that leg off the ground, flexing that foot. Pressing the ground away from us, left leg comes across, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, look over, bring the foot across. Inhale through center, hug navel in. Exhale across. Inhale, navel in, come through center. From here, bend knee into that left knee, flex that upper foot. And when you're ready, little pulses with your breath. Breathing in to lift up, exhaling to come down. Exhale, take it down and back through child's pose. On your inhale, lift up to your hands and knees and take yourself down to your front. slowly and mindfully. So actually, before coming down to the front, taking ourselves forward into a 3/4 plank. As we do this, hugging navel to spine, rounding the lower back slightly, like we were doing with the isolated lower back movements. Looking down to the ground and seeing how we feel here. If we feel this is not enough for us, tucking that right toes, lifting that right leg off the ground. Slowly building up the strength through plank. If this is still not enough, come into a full plank, tucking the left toes, lifting up, maybe taking the hands farther down, farther back, just under the shoulders, hugging navel in. By all means, you can stay here in 3/4 plank. Same thing, just hugging the navel in. One more breath. Exhale, bend the elbows, come down to your front. As you come to your front, take the hands either side of your body, palms are down to the ground, without the help of the hands, pressing onto the feet, inhaling, lifting the chest, looking down to the ground. Doesn't have to be a massive movement, just trying to build that strength in the lower back, in the upper back, to lift the chest. Engaging the glutes, exhaling to come down, taking the hands either side of the chest, pressing up to cobra. Exhale, release. Hands off the ground, inhale, unassisted cobra. Exhale, release, take the hands down, inhale, lift. Exhale, release, lift the hands, lift. Exhale, release, take the hands down, last time, lift up to cobra. Exhale, release, take yourself up to hands and knees, and we'll finish in child's pose. Well done. And obviously this is quite a short practice, but you can take it every day or a couple times a week to support your back. It's more important to do things often rather than for a long amount of time all at once. So coming down into child's pose, taking a few deep breaths here and staying for as long as we need to. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this sequence, although a bit different from the usual, was helpful for you. If you'd like to see more sequences like this, a bit more specific to certain things and areas and concerns, you can leave a comment and ask me anytime. Thank you again. Hope you join me again soon.